He'll be the local fixture forever and ever and ever, and he'll tell anybody when he'll be the guy sitting in the bar when he's 70. Yeah, you know what I did once? I kicked the field goal and beat Joe Paterno. And the guy will say, Joe Paterno, that 140-year-old man that's up there in the booth?
Right.
Him?
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
You know what?
What?
It's not like I didn't see it coming.
Right.
I mean, I didn't think that they would lose to Iowa, but I didn't think that they were playing at a level that I thought really was going to be able to get it all the way.
Oh, they're in Iowa City.
Is that where
Iowa City, Iowa, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
how can I screw that up?
I thought I meant
In Iowa County, I'm sure.
You know, but the BCS, man, I'm looking, and at least the average computer rankings, they're so much more legitimate than these human. In the AP poll, which thank goodness doesn't factor into the BCS anymore. But Oklahoma and Texas they each have one loss.
Right.
All right, but Texas beat Oklahoma. All right. Yet in the AP poll, Oklahoma's ranked above Texas.
That doesn't make sense at all.
It's like, no wonder people are screaming for playoffs.
The president's going to get it done, Tom.
Is he?
No, I don't know. It's one of me. He told Berman he was.
Well, now, it's funny because I've heard people say, well, he promised. No, he was asked.
Right.
He was asked, what change in sports would you like to see? And he'd say, well, I'd like to see college football playoffs. That's it. That's what he said.
Right.
Now, hopefully his voice and his desires will go a long way and have some pull. I don't know. I don't know if he can get anything done, but I do know that the BCS currently runs, I want to say, through 2010. So we're not getting playoffs next year either. And right now they're talking about negotiating an extension through 2014, so something better happen before they negotiate the extension.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, Tom, I'm going to take this opportunity to say this to the GOP members of our audience out there that have taken it upon themselves to email me and tell me what they think about this and whether they hope that I'm going to read it on the air. Look, I'm not here to further your agendas, okay? I'm not going to just sit here and read all your talking points over the
talking
podcast.
Points about what?
Oh my God, dude! I'm not even going to get into it, man. It's more than a dozen people.
But what do they?
Just the typical stuff you've been reading about. Remember, like the one that you said that wore all black to the office that day. That's the kind of emails I've been getting. They're expecting me to read them over the show so I can further their agenda. I'm not going to do it. So stop sending me the emails.
Look, folks. This is not a serious show.
Right.
We don't support either candidate.
Right.
Okay? We make fun of everything equally.
Right.
Don't care which party it's from.
Right.
If you're looking for a political show, you need to send those emails to Dennis Miller if you're a Republican, or you need to send them to whoever that is on Air America if you're a Democrat.
Now, a couple of them have been downright pissed off. Most of them have been trying to stick with the show theme and be funny, but even still, it's just...
If it's funny, it's funny. Funny is funny. Yeah, that's the way we look at it. I don't care what party you're from. Funny is funny.
Right. I mean, when I say funny, they're writing it in a humorous vein, but even still, I'm not just going to sit here and read off your goddamn
you want to know
manifesto.
You want to know who's funny? Rod Marinelli's funny, John.
Rod Marinelli, he's hilarious.
Oh my God,
dude! I think he ought to just get a VHS tape of the same speech every week, and every week after a loss, they ought to just wheel a TV up on a damn thing and put it in.
Well, you got to hear this. This guy gets deep.
Oh, yeah?
You know, he gets into the whole mentality and the whole, I don't know. Well,
last 2 weeks ago, he was believing, Tom. Yeah, he is a metaphysical type.
I mean, it is so pitiful in Detroit. It's worse than Oakland now.
He's probably got some Tibetan guru telling him what to do.
I feel so bad for Megatron. This is a year of his career he can't get back.
Megatron.
That's what they call Calvin Johnson, Megatron.
Oh, okay. I was saying, damn, that took a left turn there.
That's what they call him, Megatron. Anyway, yeah, here's Rod Marinelli.
Well, some things you guys do, when you do come after me, I grow from that. I will embrace that, and I'll listen to everything you say. Then I have a chance to grow, but hey, hang in there. Things will be better. No, I don't grow. I stay the same. I think the one thing you always do when times are tough is don't react to what other people want. I think it's really important. I'll give you that's your own suggestion for your own life. You know, somebody keeps influencing you. You listen, you take it in, and then now you apply. And I always go back to what's been good for me in this profession and what I really believe in. I choose to be positive.
Okay, now here comes the best part of the clip. All right, you ready?
Okay.
I choose to be positive, he says.
Okay.
I choose it because that's why I'm living. And everybody lives their own way. That's fine. I could care less, but I won't go in your tank. If you got a tank and you're in the tank, I'm not joining you. I will not join you. I like what I'm doing tonight.
He's going Herm Edwards on us. You're in the tank. You go in that tank. I'm not coming in the tank. I won't join you. Nope.
I ain't jumping in.
What the hell is he talking about, the
I didn't
tank?
bring trunks. I ain't coming in. I like when he says, don't react to what people want. So, like, when the fucking theater's burning and they go, Rod Marinelli, grab the fire extinguisher. Hold on. No. I'm not going to do what you expect me to do. I believe this place is not burning.
Can't do it.
I believe this team is 10-0.
Can't do it.
Right.
Who do the Lions have coming up, man? Not tell you what, the Lions are starting to get more and more dangerous. What is this? Week 10? They're 0-9, right? They're 0-9.
Yeah, they go to Carolina.
Okay.
Then they host Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Then they host Tennessee.
Ooh.
Can you imagine? They haven't won a game and they beat undefeated Tennessee. How perfect would that be?
That would be hilariously funny.
Then they host Minnesota. Then they
Okay.
go to Indianapolis. Then they host New Orleans. Then they go to Green Bay.
Boy, they're all tough games there, aren't
Oh
they?
my
There's
God,
no-
their schedule's brutal.
They might just do
They
it.
might.
They might just
Look at
skate the whole way.
I mean, I can't see a team in there that won't be at least a touchdown favorite.
Oh my God! And they're all, other than the Colts, they have Bob Sanders back. They're all good defenses, except for the Packers, who
The Packers got a great passing defense.
Who?
The Packers have a great.
Oh, I know you.
great-
Well, you know why? Because anybody can run all over them. They don't have to throw the damn ball. What did I think Adrian Peterson had 430 yards against them the other day? Dude, I watched that game, right? Adrian Peterson, I don't know how this didn't happen. I know there's Packer fans going to get pissed off. Oh, hey, yeah, tell him there, Bang. Here's what he said. Adrian Peterson run that big long touchdown there in the end zone at the end of the game there, and he pulled his helmet off, and he was dancing around, and they didn't call no penalty. It should have been a 15-yard penalty. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that. They did it 2 plays in a row there. He pulled his helmet off, or somebody pulled their helmet off, and they didn't call no penalty. But, when he pulled his helmet off, he's got a white do-rag on that's got, like, this knot on top. Dude, it looked like a goddamn condom on his friggin' head. It looked like a friggin' Trojan on his head. He's jumping around with Gus Frerotte. I was dying.
It's a pecker. Come on.
Oh, hey, they took that Aaron Rodgers and beat him up bad that game.
Damn it.
Play it twice because they got 2 safeties in 1 quarter.
Hey, Lambeau Field there. Hey there, don't you know they're the Pack gonna win all the way there, don't you know?
Shoo. That Vikings defense beat their ass, man.
All right, what is this Joe Buck clip about?
Okay, this was during the Vikings-Packers game, as a matter of fact. They were talking about Gus Frerotte, who did his level best to keep the Packers in that game, and he damn near gave it to him. Cause like I say, dude, I'm telling you what, if you didn't watch that, Aaron Rodgers, he's still walking funny from that game.
Oh,
I
man.
can't guarantee it. They beat his ass.
Yeah, they did. In the first half alone. Now, when they had the 2 safeties was in the first half.
Well, the one of them he got because he was throwing the ball out of the end zone. He grounded it out of the end zone. He was getting tackled, but not too bad. But other than that,
The second one, they crushed
were
him on.
Crushing him. They were crushing
Yeah.
him. But so they got to talking about Gus Frerotte, and this is what they said.
He's 4-2 as a starter, Troy, and a guy who's bounced around. He's thrown a touchdown for 7 different organizations.
Well, and as I said at the top, he's led 2 of those teams to the playoffs. He's the last quarterback to have led the Detroit Lions to the playoffs, so that in itself tells you how long he's been in this league.
I think that gets you right into the Hall of Fame now.
Straight to the hall.
Rod Marinelli thinks so.
Right. Rod's.
I believe you win through belief.
Well,
That's me.
Yeah, right.
All right, I'm looking it up here. Gus Frerotte. All right, he used to hold it for the Broncos too. Gus Frerotte he held 2 of the records you would have never expected: most touchdown passes and most yards in a game for a team. Right, and they were the Broncos and the Vikings, and you would have thought with all the quarterbacks that's gone through those 2 teams that it was nowhere near Gus Frerotte, but it is.
Right. Well, I remember when Frerotte came into that Vikings game and just bomb after bomb to Randy Moss.
what did I tell you? Every time he comes in the game, what do I always say to you all the time? He pushes the ball upfield.
Yeah.
Gus does not know how to throw it short. And they were showing some stats to him. I mean, he's like number 3 in completions over 20 yards. He's got, he's like number 2 in the league in first down percentage and for like, third and long and all this kind of stuff. The dude just does not know how to throw a short pass, but man, he can ding that ball down the field.